Alright guys, welcome to part 10. We're halfway through the Sandsea areas. A couple things. I went back through. My total chain was 211. After everything was said and done, I picked up another 53 Earthstones, a couple other items. Sold them all off. Still not enough to buy that Forgotten Grimoire, but we'll get there. I also went ahead and powered up, and I see I have a lot of license points back already, but I went and powered up most of my characters. The main goal was trying to get to this Accessories 8 here. So as you can see, just Vaughn and Balthier, never mind. There we go, problem solved. So everybody will be able to equip a golden amulet when I get there. And I will get there very soon. The only other major development I can think of is I was able to get Vaughn to learn the Staff of the Magi. Anywho, that's not important. What is important is he got his 3rd quickening. So he's got 3, Bosch still only has 1, and everybody else has 2. The reason why, I don't think I've mentioned it yet because I haven't actually done any training. Oh, first of all, this is going to go through the Nam-Yensa Sandsea. For anybody who was just kind of tuning in or didn't know quite where we are. The other thing, the reason why I waited for the end of the last video, I didn't actually touch the save crystal before I ended, was because if you touch a save crystal or a teleport crystal or you enter any town area, and town area is simply defined as anything where Vaughn becomes the only character running around, you don't have the battle menus or anything like that, it completely ends the chain. So as you can see, I'm no longer making a chain. This will be a chain of 2. So we're kind of starting back at the beginning here. There's a lot more enemies than just these Nam-Yensa, and some of them actually give out some decent items and experience. So well, Balthier's level 17 now. And I wanted to keep my chain going to see how many more Earthstones I could get. I ended up getting back about another 4,000, 3,000, 4,000 gil worth. If you include the gil that I got directly from killing the Yensa guys. So I went the other way for the sole purpose of getting the teleport crystal, obviously thinking much further ahead into the game. I'm not going to be coming back here for quite a while. But we're actually going to head back and go to where the other exit would have taken us. Because I need to trigger... There's actually a little small series of cutscenes that we're going to go through. And kind of a slightly... I don't even want to call it a boss fight, because it's not a boss fight by any means, but it's certainly a bit of a unique fight. And you'll see what I'm talking about in just a little bit. I don't know if I already said this, I let my backup characters have a little bit of fun in the Sandsea there. After I kind of stopped recording, I gave them a little bit of a chance to get some fighting in. I gave Vaughn the sword that Ash had earlier. And I sold the rod, because obviously I no longer need it. I'm actually pretty excited. I got a katana from that XII. I was thinking of just abandoning him too, and then I figured, oh, I'll just turn it off and then like stop recording and then just cut in when I actually find him. Because the thing about killing 100 Ur-10 exile dudes is that it does take time. It takes time to find them, it takes time to kill them. Even if I come back later on in the game where I'm one-shotting everything, it still takes some time. So this will be part 10, and none of my videos have crossed over an hour long yet, which means I'm about 2 hours of non-recorded gameplay right now. Part of that was the hunts, and part of that will be and what little time that wasn't with the hunts was just in the Sandsea there, that I just kind of finished doing actually. And I think that's probably the best way to go about doing this as well, is to have the have a consistent flow for storyline stuff, and when I first enter an area going through it and whatnot. And then if I am going back to do anything special, I'll kind of do it off screen if you guys don't need to see it. And I'll do some cut and recut and cut some more as far as the hunts go. Because I feel like that video worked out quite well actually. I think I had over an hour and a half worth of recording time. So I obviously cut that down quite significantly. So I think that's going to kind of be the, I might have to do 2 videos, 45 to 50 minute long later on. Because the hunts do get a little more plentiful. So we're pretty much just going to kill everything here. And once Balthier is healing him again. Go to 10 eater. A turtle shell, sweet. I think I'll let the turtle keep finish off that last guy there. Oh, it'd actually be nice if Balthier could silence him right now. No experience from that guy. Did not know that. Oh yeah, also in this video we're going to be killing off the Wyvern Lord. Sorry, didn't sound like I said that right. That's the hunt that we started at the beginning of last video. And because it's the only one available to me right now, and it's in an area that I'm going to as opposed to an area I've already been to, I figured we might as well just do it now. I am trying my best not to engage every enemy I see, just sort of move this along a little bit. But when we get to the Tomb of Raithwall, it will be its own video as well, so... So, in saying that, if you're kind of sick of the Sandsea, or just genuinely don't like the Sandsea, by all means, you know, click to the next video. The Tomb of Raithwall will be a little more interesting, to say the least. Really crappy weather in the Sandsea today. Oh, which brings up another point. That fire guy that I stole something from last round, a Salamand Entite, he will only appear on sunny days, so on days like today you can run around for hours and hours and not encounter him. And that's the thing, the elementals and entites, they're all follow that same idea, so I'll mention that as we kind of run into some more of them, because really that's the first one we've run into so far. guy. So I want these berries because they're going to make the boss fight that's coming up in the next area easier. So that was kind of the point of doing that. And, you know, as a genuine side quest, I should probably be doing it anyways, but... I am loving this katana right now. So I don't know if you guys remember in the hunt video, I kind of did just a ton of missed quickenings to kill off the, what was it, the rock tortoise I think was the last one? Yeah. I don't think I've fought anything else since then. I kind of mentioned that I wasn't going to use missed quickenings to kill off every boss I fight. But, well actually not the next one. I could do the next one too. I might still, we'll see what happens, but one of the two demon walls, there's an optional one and a non-optional one, and the optional one I will be just misquickening it. There's a genuine timer on the battle, so and if they're gonna time me, I'd best make it quick. And despite my awesome katana wielding princess, she's still only doing like 300 damage, and I'm gonna need a lot more damage than that, so. Amazing that guild, like the 29 and 30, kind of adds up. I think most humanoid enemies, I think we saw that with the Imperials too, they drop like 10 gil or whatever. But most of the humanoid enemies drop gil, it seems. Oh yeah, I don't know why I haven't switched this yet. And that's why I keep the Capella still, even though obviously the Cypress pole there has a lot higher of an attack power. Every now and again you're going to run into an enemy with an earth affinity. Oopsies. And if you don't have something else to equip a character with, you'll have to switch them out. And I haven't really been taking care of my reserve characters, so... Okay, there's no point in going that way, so I guess I might as well go this way. Mind you, I could go the other way and get that entrance way to the XII caverns as well. Debating if it's even worth going down that way. You know what, I might still. We'll see. So that is the way that I'm going to want to go later. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll head up here and check out the caverns really quick. I know there's not much to do in them, but that, and I don't know where to find a map for this area either. Actually, you know what? That's a lie. I do. Because it's surrounded by two of those floating fish thingies. Those Yensa. I think they're just called Yensa, actually. Am I in a familiar area? No. Yeah, I think the map's like right down there. Suppose I'll find out pretty quick, but so after the Tomb of Raithwall, the game opens up a little bit more, and it actually becomes a lot more interesting and a lot more things to do. I've decided I will do the Barheim Passage Key quest right away, which will actually allow me to go all the way up to I could actually go as far as the Silica Wood, but I won't. The furthest I'll go is the Fawn, or not the Fawn Coast. I'm losing track of what I was gonna say. The Mosphorian High Waste. So it is truly unfortunate that I can't afford it right now, but if I would have been able to get that Forgotten Grimoire, it would have given me whatever monograph I needed for these guys. So they would have been dropping bent staffs, which I'm pretty sure sell for like 1,000 gil each. Like, it's a good amount. And they give out some decent experience as well. but mostly the bent staff thing is the reason why I usually fight a lot of these guys. I wasn't even going to come this way because I didn't have the staff, so I figured, oh, whatever, but... I'll come and check out this entrance really quick. So the Western Sand, the Osman Plain, and both Sandseas all connect to this area here. And these guys are a little bit stronger too. I'm kind of on par with them level-wise right now, but... Oh, another teleport stone. That's another reason why I like the katanas so much too, besides the fact that they give oh, perfect. They give magic users serious kind of boost in attack power because it uses the magic and it makes them useful beyond constantly casting spells. It's also got like one of the highest multiple hit rates of all the weapons. I think each katana on its own is separate, but those guys are a nice crisp level 40. So that's where we entered the other way, and then there's actually a pathway between the two of them as well. So I pretty much just wanted to come through here to make sure I knew where I was later on. I wanted to make sure that there were no rocks there that I needed to knock over now instead of later. I kind of didn't think there would be because it wouldn't make much sense. You know, the whole point is that I don't have access to the entire underground yet until I can actually go to the Osman Plain, which is coming up right after the Tomb of Raithwall, but whoa! I had to do something to cancel the Cura, so that's why I just did that, in case that looked really weird. Okay, so now that I've done all that stuff, I'm just going to head right back to the way I came the first time, where I kind of told you that's the way we're going to be going afterwards. I'm pretty sure I already have that gambit, but if I didn't, that was incredibly useful. Actually, yeah, I have that one. I don't have the undead one yet. he spotted me. Well, on the plus side, I am gaining some decent levels. I know I'm not really helping out my backups or anything like that, but hopefully I don't really need them for a bit still. I'm trying to see if Balthier will steal another Yensa fin from him. I couldn't tell you what I wanted a Yensa fin for. I've got enough scales, but... So as you can see, LP is fairly easy to come by, but at the same time, it goes pretty quick. You know, like I said, my next priority is just making sure Ash gets her third missed quickening there, sorry, excuse me. But I can't even think of what the name is. Maelstrom's Bolt, I think, is her third one. So all we've got left to do is to go and slay that mark there, and then we will be able to proceed to the Tomb of Raithwall. I'm pretty sure it's just up there. Oh no, I'm actually thinking of a different area. I am still going to come down here though, see if we can steal any more fins. Another scale. I wonder if those scales are in use. I feel like the fins are rarer and therefore going to be more useful, but I'm sure the scales are good for something. I just feel like there was something that was made in the bazaar that needed fins for some reason. Oh, I didn't even try to steal there. Crap. So I saw I just got a suit of armor, but I'm pretty sure nobody really needs it. It doesn't have more defense than the mystic armor that Ash has got on right now. And I'm pretty sure Balthier, I gave Balthier that heavy coat that we earned from the rock toys. And he's equipped with the balaclava, and I couldn't tell you where we got that from. It might have been from the bucket trace. or it might have been the Nidhogg or something like that. I can't remember which hunt we got it from, but it was definitely from a hunt, because it's better than what I can buy right now. Up buying Bosch a suit of iron armor and a iron helm as well. Actually, I think I got the iron helm from somewhere. I just had to buy him the iron armor there. But irregardless. The left leads us to the tomb, the right will lead us to our mark, so that's where we're going next. Hopefully we'll be able to down him rather quickly, because I kind of noticed we're already, we're already pretty into the video here, almost, I think we're over 35 minutes I just saw, so. I'm not going to go up top there. There's a pathway up there that you can go down and pick up some items or whatever. But I'm not going to bother right now. Althea's level 19. I kind of want to get to the end of this area before the 50-minute mark, so. And you can cruise through this area a lot faster than I did. I did want to get the XII Exile there, so that last video was fairly long. And even with this one, I mean, I went back and did the XII Eater mission. Went to the Zertan Caverns. Zertanan Caverns. One thing you'll notice about me is I'm never entirely sure how to pronounce something that I haven't heard in the game myself. And I don't think they ever talk about the caverns, so. Here we go, okay. I wasn't going to do this, but he's a flying enemy, and I'm kind of impatient, so.
How about some of this? Got a surprise for you. some of this?
And now that I have 2 and 3 level mist quickenings, it's going to be a lot easier for me to keep a mist chain going as well. Because I can do what I did the first time where I just use level 1s, and then that's 3 opportunities for somebody to get a mist charge, for example. Now I've got 2 more level 1s, it's going to give me a little more of an opportunity, and see right there. Perfect. Now I've got another Feral Strike. Obviously it's going to be slightly randomized whether or not I get it right away or not. So I believe this is the 3rd concurrence you guys have seen so far. I guess I'll keep Fran in, I'll put Balthier in, give him the gun. Let them figure their stuff out here. Oh. Cut that right there. Actually, let's get him out of here too. There we go. Balthier can attack, Bosch can go attack that guy, and I think I'm going to set Ashley to start using some water. I have no idea why, but I just feel like the other Weaver in there was weak against water, so maybe I would... Oh, she doesn't know any magic. There we go. Embroidered tippet, that's what it was. 2 away from getting another mischarge, that sucks. Oh well. I feel like she's not attacking the flying enemy. And I did just get faux flying, so... That should actually be just a general thing for him too. Because he does have a gun, so... I'm gonna let her do one more Cura after she moves a lot closer to Vossler, of course. And then I'll launch a another quickening chain here. Oopsies. What am I doing? I am sorry, guys. And on the plus side, these characters are, you know, 6 or 7 levels stronger than my previous ones, so even if I don't get a 10 chain of quickenings, I should be able to
Let me show you how it's done.
take him out with this.
Heads up! I never miss.
And see, this is kind of incredibly funny for me because now that I'm thinking about it, I went and bought that killer bow.
I never miss.
The sole purpose of making sure that Fran would have a shot at, or at least I'd have 2 characters that could hit a flying enemy. And I'm no longer even using her. Actually, she's the only character that's died. It's probably just be an inferno. Yeah. That's the one thing I hate about flying enemies is you can never see how much damage you're doing to them, and you can never see how much LP or experience you get from them. So I'm not gonna lie, guys, I think I'm just gonna flee the rest of the way up to the save point. I'll sell off some stuff really quick. Ash should have enough LP by this point. I only needed 2 and I'm pretty sure I killed off like 4 of those Bagley guys. Plus the Weaver and Lord itself, which probably gave me anywhere from 5 to 8 LP. But she'll get her third, oh crap, her third miss quickening there, so that'll be done. And that's not even for actual quickenings, that's for just the triple the MP, right? She's going to be my healer, she's going to be spamming a lot of curas and raises and whatnot, so... Like for Bosch and Balthier and the other guys that don't really use much magic, it's not a big deal, but... I'm having that awkward moment where I'm just realizing now there's actually not a save point here. So that was basically a big long hint at saying that something in the Sandsea, or something that the Nam-Yensa know that we don't. This would be it. I'm looking at it right now. Crooked Fang. So I'll sell off all this stuff. I think it asks you if you want to save before the fight here. I don't know. I don't think it heals you though. So this might get kind of interesting given the fact that I just blew all my quickenings on the mark there, so okay, so that's 1 monograph down. I think there's like 6 or 7. He's still selling a Capella. I mean, to slow would have been good a little while ago, actually. Yeah, you'll now have the option of saving your game. I don't know why they didn't just put a save crystal there. Unless if this doesn't heal me, then, you know, obviously that would be the point. But nonetheless, when I join you guys again, we will be in the Tomb of Raithwall, Valley of the Dead, apparently, which will be part 11. So I hope to see you guys there.